What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. Today we're going to be discussing ALLTY5. It's been a while since I've made an update on this. Before we do start, I do just want to shout out to all channel members. Thank you guys for supporting me and the channel, and with that being said, let's get started. Honestly, I think the last video I made on ALLTY5 was discussing how it's going to be the last project in this series. Well, the reason for that is obviously because we don't have a lot of news regarding the album. There is something I do want to point out, which is the fact that Trippie was seen in the studio making music with Don Toliver. Trippie posted this himself with 555 on it, which is obviously hinting towards Don Toliver probably being featured on ALLTY5, and we have a video of them in the studio together making something. This is one of those collabs that I never really thought about, but after hearing about it, it just makes sense. Having Don Toliver and Trippie on a song together, that is going to be insane. On top of this, if you guys don't remember, some other possible features that could be on this album are people like Malone. We saw Post and Trippie in the studio together as well, teasing ALLTY5. There's also a chance of Biddy with Juice being on the album. And as for this project itself, we obviously broke down that interview that Trippie did where he kind of gave details about the album, and according to Trippie, it's basically going to be the most perfected A Love Letter to You. Will this stand true? Only time is going to tell once we actually get the album. I think A Love Letter to You 4 is going to be really hard to top. That's personally my favorite one out of the series. I do think Big 14 is a good start to having a hype song that's almost like the Grinch of A Love Letter to You 4, but I'm also aware that the 5th Love Letter mixtape is going to have rage, hype, sad, love, literally every form of Trippie. At least that's what he's told us. So from that alone, it's definitely going to be the most versatile A Love Letter to You. Usually Trippie sticks with a love or sad theme, and then we get a couple hype songs throughout it, and then maybe a couple rap songs on the project, but him going all out and basically fusing everything he's done so far into one project, I'm really curious to see how that's going to go over and if people are going to think it's cohesive and a good album. As for the release time, we've already discussed this before, but just to recap everything, Trippie usually drops the A Love Letter to You projects in fall. This is probably what is happening with this project as well. Now that we have the lead single Big 14, at some point we're probably going to get a second and maybe even third single, and then I could really see Trippie releasing this project anytime in October or November. I'm kind of leaning a little more towards November just because I think that's when a majority of these projects do release, but I still think October would be an option. It also would make sense for Trippie to drop this year because I don't really think he's ever missed a year of releasing since he came into the game. So if Trippie did take 2022 off and hold A Love Letter to You 5 for 2023, not only would this be the last project in that series, but it'd be one of the first years that Trippie did not drop a full-length mixtape or project in. With all this being said, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to keep you updated with A Love Letter to You 5. I'm hoping that we're going to get some more info soon, maybe a new single soon. But with all this being said, I do just want to shout out my Twitter. We're on the road to 10,000 followers over there, so if you could go follow me. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.